wow, what the fuck? FXCM is screwed and they're actually being dicks about it. This is crazy. So I don't know if you guys know who FXCM is. If you're an FX, you should. But FXCM is the largest retail brokerage in the United States. Okay, they're ranked number 2 in terms of like the best retail brokers on Daily FX. 30% owned by FXCM. But other than that, everyone knows FXCM. I've left FXCM a while ago. I'm actually with Oanda now, but this is crazy. This is honestly one of the biggest scandals, definitely of the year, but honestly tops some of the bigger scandals in 2015 as well in terms of, broker manipulation. So FXCM claims that they don't B-book and they don't have a dealing desk, okay? A dealing desk, guys, okay, when a broker says they have no dealing desk, basically that means they're technically is playing as an aggregator. They have lots of different liquidity pools that they pull from, and you'll get quoted the best price because they're very competitive as to where they're actually routing their prices from. But FXCM, they do have a dealing desk. This is why they're now kicked out and have to pay that $7 million fine to the NFA. FXCM does have a dealing desk, and the crazy thing is the dealing desk, the market maker that they route their trades to, is partly owned by FXCM. Okay, so again, you just cannot do that. There are a lot of scrutiny. There's a lot of scrutiny and regulation to get into not only the NYC, the NYC, the New York City Stock Exchange, but to be able to be a broker. And I'm just really surprised that this was just something that wasn't really cracked down on a while ago. Supposedly they've been doing this for years, but I've just noticed that FXCM does not have the most competitive spreads. And I just don't like their platform that much as well, but this is really messed up. So outside of that, guys, I don't know if you guys remember, but FXCM, about 2 years ago, in 2015, January 2015, there was a Swiss bank. Swiss banks actually cut the rates. All right, they cut them being pegged to the euro, and you saw a huge crack for the Swiss currency. Okay, and FXCM lost $200 million in client funds, and they had to get bailed out by they call it a smaller version of Berkshire Hathaway, a holdings company here in the United States. They basically gave them a financing of $300 million. Okay, so FXCM has been, since then paid back, quite some bit of it, but now again that holdings company has to deal with this. Okay, and it really does seem like they may not, push them through. They may not settle their debts. You get what I'm saying? It's very important for, these regulators to have some type of standard as to how they do business. And if you're going to have an outside bank or an outside institution save you out of bankruptcy, and then you go back into doing more fraudulent activity, it doesn't look good. It really doesn't look good. All right. So there's all the U.S. accounts that were sanctioned under FXCM, that were managed by FXCM, is now going to Gann Capital. Okay, Gann Capital was ranked the #1 U.S. broker on Forex.com, so you guys should go check them out. But you should. I mean, that's if you're with FXCM, because that's who you're going to be managing. That's who's going to be managing your funds now. Okay, and other than that, it's just an amazing scandal. I'm very surprised that it has happened. I'm not involved, but I'm definitely going to keep my eyes open and make sure that, even Oanda, you never know what these brokers are capable of, and it's really important to know where you have your money. So if you guys are with FXCM, comment below. I want to know what you think, how you feel about this. I want to know if you're getting out, because technically you don't have to, but you definitely should. But your money is now being managed and by a different firm who again claims they do not B-book. So hopefully they're correct. They actually have been sanctioned by the NFA twice, I think since 2009, Gann Capital. All right, so but I don't think it was anything dealing with actual client relations. I think it was something dealing with in terms of marketing, and something else that isn't nothing to gawk at. All right, but FXCM, this is really messed up. The crazy thing about it is they're being dicks about it. That's the part I didn't mention. They've actually said to their shareholders, because remember, FXCM is on the New York City Stock Exchange, they said to their shareholders that, hey, look, us liquidating all these U.S. accounts is going to add $52 million in cash flow, which is going to give us a lot more opportunity to do, again, investing and other things like that. No comments out about what they did and about B-booking their students. Nothing that I've seen. No, not their students, but their clients. But they are celebrating the fact that they now have $52 million of free cash. So really bad business over there at FXCM. The CEO isn't allowed to do any business in the United States for the Commodities Exchange Commission. So guys, make sure you know where you have your money. If you don't have a regulated broker, I mean, think about it. This was a regulated broker that did this. Think about what could happen if you are with a broker that isn't regulated. Your money can just be gone, and you won't even hear, you won't even have a blog about it. So guys, again, protect your profits, protect your capital, protect your money, and definitely go with safer brokers. All right. So again, guys, I'm Cleveland here, top trader and head trader here at Motive FX. You guys, get in our live room. We have a live room we execute every morning, and we don't be booked. We're not a broker. We're just here to help you guys learn how to execute every day in the markets. All right. So your profits, my motive. Stay safe. Go to a regular broker, and I'll see you guys on the other side.